Some big news on Netflix and making a big move into the gaming space and a major announcement for the company today. Let's get now to Julia Borston, who's got all the details of the gaming world Netflix wants to inhabit. Julia.
Well, Brian, Netflix is showing its commitment to expanding into gaming with a big hire into a new position it's just created, VP of Game Development. This is industry veteran Mike Verdu. He was previously VP of Content for Facebook Reality Labs, where he oversaw Oculus Studios. And before that, he worked at Electronic Arts and at Zynga, among other game giants. Now, Netflix has pointed to gaming as well as hit game Fortnite in particular as key competition for their streaming business. Now, it has experimented with interactive shows such as Bandersnatch, and it has partnered with outside game developers for Stranger Things games. Now, Netflix could produce its own game titles or even offer a streaming game bundle like Apple's subscription Apple Arcade, which could be included to bolster the value of its core subscription or for a higher cost tier. They could use that to boost the price. But Netflix shares did fall about 1% today. Bernstein, with an outperform rating, notes that video games could enhance Netflix's value, but warns that this could signal weak earnings reports and that management could see its core business reaching saturation. Now, Netflix does report after the bell on Tuesday, so we'll have to watch and see if this was a sort of a reading of the tea leaves here, that they need other ways to expand, Brian.
Just a quick follow-up, Julian. If you said it, I apologize. Got a lot of stuff going on. Do we know how much it might cost? Is it going to be included in the whatever $18.99 a month? Is it going to be an extra fee? What do we know
Brian,
about possible
we are so far
streams?
before that. There's so much needs to be figured out before Netflix would get there. So we don't even know if they're going to be offering a streaming subscription service. Now, that is sort of the assumption, just because Netflix does streaming. They could add games. And there's that question, though. Remember that Netflix does have 3 different tiers of service. You could pay more if you want to watch in HD or want more access to more streams. The very basic tier costs less. So the question is whether maybe they include it in an upper tier, or whether they could, add a separate tier to add on games, or whether this is just part of the core Netflix service. But Brian, this is so far away from us actually having an answer to that question.
Yeah.
I think Netflix doesn't yet know the answer to that question.
But it seems, yeah, Julia, big story. And it seems kind of, nobody cares what I think, kind of genius in a way to get the younger folks. Julia Borston, thank you. Guy Adami, first off, comment on that. But you think about it this way, right? You got a teenager who's playing, Fortnite or PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and there's a billboard in the game for the new season of Stranger Things. There's so many tie-ups that you can think of. It's kind of cool. I just don't know if it's going to matter for the stock.
Lots to unravel here. You asked that question of Julia for your predilection of, gaming. I know that was somewhat, you want to know because you want to know, Brian. Your love of Fortnite is profound. With that said, the naysayers will look at this and say, are you? The naysayers will say,
throwing around the lingo,
ahead of earnings, this is ahead of earnings. There's clearly something amiss. Maybe you're not going to see the reacceleration of subscriber growth. I give them the benefit of the doubt and say, hey, they're getting to another vertical that makes a lot of sense. This stock has effectively traded sideways since this time last year, 480 to 550. I say the stock is building a base. The naysayers will say it's rolling over. We're going to find out on the 20th. I'm predisposed myself to think this takes the next leg higher.
All right, and Nadine, Guy throwing out predilection, a bias in favor of something. Do you have a bias in favor of Netflix either way?
Well, I'm a little bit worried that this is going to be more like maintenance CapEx to get people to stop switching, right? So is this an offensive move or a defensive move? I don't think any of us have enough details to know. Felt like calling Reed today to find out a little bit more. So the stock has a good setup. So it's bullish short-term and intermediate term. It has big premiums, so people are paying for protection. But it's kind of a fair fight in my trading range. So I would hold off. I don't like it when people announce something that's supposedly big like this right before their earnings. So maybe I'd wait to trade it if I really wanted to own Netflix. But it does give me some concern that this is just maintenance CapEx and hiding.
Oh, yeah, not a ringing endorsement there. And I like your point here. Yeah, we're going to get into gaming. That's it, gaming. Nadine, thank you. Guy, thank you.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.